What's up? We got some latecomers.
Whoa, we're on musicians.
The party's here now.
We're on musician time.
We're on musician time.
No, I knew where he was at, but I went by GPS and it said we're at the 33rd and freaking. Are we on right now?
Never trust the GPS.
I know.
Lessons learned. Never trust the GPS.
I do when
So
I'm
how you
not-
guys doing today?
Good. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, yeah,
we're
we're
live.
live.
You walking into a live situation.
By golly, I'm not new.
Coming in hot. No donut shirt today?
I wore it yesterday.
Ah,
You know, I put it back on.
yeah, put the donut shirt back on.
It's...
Oh, that's not your chair.
It ain't.
That's
No.
another thing.
Okay. Oh.
Let's see, I got the mic moved in a different spot. Barely in it. Shoot. Goodbye, child. Oh, dear Lord, here we are.
It's
Sunday.
It's adult programming. That's why, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sunday took last week off for just to recharge a little bit, huh?
Yeah, personal reasons. For me.
Well, and you just got done working too, so I can imagine.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Sounds like you needed a good night.
Yeah, yeah.
Last night was a good night.
Yeah, last night was fun.
I'm hoarse and I don't know why. I don't
Oh,
like I was. Yeah, well.
Yeah, speaking of that, let's just segue into that, Mr. Battle of the Bands, right?
So
You guys did good.
we did all right. We got to play Battle of the Bands at Peerless, and it was the Saturday prior and then last evening, and evidently we won. And I competed against the first time it was a band called Rage is My Rival, and they were out of Pittsburgh, Kansas, came a long way and just slayed it, left everything they had on that stage. It was awesome. Last night we competed against Final Thoughts and MJ12, excuse me, MJ12.
I know who your troll guys.
And I thought we got whooped by MJ12.
Yeah.
They are good now.
I was dancing so hard, man. I thought for sure these guys just straight smoked us. But
They're part of that Nest Records thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going on with For the Birds.
For the
those
birds and all that, yeah.
they were amazing.
guys. We
I
can
couldn't
hold
sit
them
still.
if we can't get them in here sometime.
You really do.
There's so many people out there that we need to get in here. It's just hard because everybody's busy.
So we got going on back on the easel behind us. We're gonna finish. Did we ever figure out how to pronounce this thing? Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
Wow.
It's CTH, so it's
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
Check out the Cthulhu.
But
Is it-
is the C a hard C like cuh?
Is it a
Or is it
silent?
a soft C? Or is it just silent
I don't
because
know.
it's a weird spelling because the guy was on opium when he wrote the damn novel.
Yeah.
I don't think he was on opium. But-
Speaking of Cards of Humanity, that's one of the rules. So we've been not following the rules.
What is
It says
One of the rules of Cards of Humanity is that you must be on opium to play this game. And so
What
we've
it
been
says.
breaking-
I'm already disqualified.
I know we've been playing it wrong the whole
Yeah.
We're
time.
gonna have to step our game up.
Jeez. But yeah, last night was fun. We had a good time.
There was a lot of rules in there that we didn't follow. So
No.
we'd be dead if we.
Yeah, it's about having fun.
I
It's
know.
truly a horrible game, but it's fun. You do learn something about yourself after each round. You know, it's just like, God, I'm going to hell.
I did not know I was that wrong.
I was like, I don't know. Why am I laughing
Well,
at
the cool
this?
thing is, if they don't pick your card, you're okay.
Yeah.
That's when they pick your card.
So they
you're
still
like,
got to read it. I mean, there's no judging your cast unless you like bust up laughing or something at your own card. But I think everybody could pick mine. I'm like, okay, I gotta switch my game up here.
Well, it seems
Poker
like
face.
the theme last night was what was that again? Well, Roadhead. Where you at, Stephanie?
Yeah.
That's what she has. It was like the first or second round. Roadhead. And,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
Hansen was all dicks and balls on that first one. It was like, holy
Well,
shit.
that's you
I'm
just get
sorry I
the,
missed this. It sounds like a great.
you get the hands you card, the hands you dealt. You know, just with life. You know, you get. There's some that are like super raunchy.
Yeah, I would not have got road yet. That would not have been the card I got.
And then there was a couple where it was the how cute
Yeah.
moments.
Well, I'm gonna switch this camera. You ready to?
I mean,
Do
I can fake
something.
it through one sure.
Yeah, we said we probably.
I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet, but by golly, I'll do that on the fly.
Let's just.
I think I'm going to play that Nako song, actually.
Click a button. There we are.
Oh yeah, I just got.
But it's that
Why
one.
not?
It's that one.
Oh no, so I'm trying to get it on to this one.
It's red. It's supposed to be red.
No. We're working now.
I mean, all the doohickeys and gadgets and whatchamacallits you got on here do make stuff pretty neat.
Yeah, if they work and if they hopefully this one sounds better. We had Rudy. It was a little closer to Rudy's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And like I said, like you said, the vocals came out, but the guitar sounded out twangy. And I use this thing live, so
Let's find out.
we're further back.
We'd like any feedback you guys
exactly,
can give us. So.
Exactly. We got some comments.
Because we're going to
popping
be
up
like,
there.
what was that old radio station? It was a British radio station that used to record the bands that came in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then they start
Stephanie
releasing
says, "What's
albums.
up?" You just missed the
Roadhead.
Roadhead.
Steph Hater. I'm not going anywhere, babe. This is your only safe place. We're electric, some storms, from these waters and souls. I won't fight you, there's no need. Such protection, they make us weak. They'll decompose, these lost stars. Train this recklessness to keep these wild hearts. I am on your side. I am on your side. Pushing my buttons, ain't for reasons, God, we are so stubborn. If this patience, show me grace. When to be close, when to be around me like walls. Come find shelter in these arms. Sometimes I'm broken, sometimes I'm ended. But on the road I can go to get up and do it all over again. 'Cause I am on your side. I am on your side. I am on your side. I am not drawing a line. I only want what is right and what is best for your life. So meet me in the streets in the dark in your bare feet. Meet me in a place like your heart. I'll drop a flat beat. Wind begins to blow, and it's a sweet confirmation. Nature has her signs, and they're clear affirmations. We're all time. I am on your side. We're all time. light. Down, live a little, give a little. Come on, let your guard down, live a little, give a little. Come on, let your hair down, live a little, give a little. Come on, live a light. Down, live a little, get a little. I am on your side. I am not drawing a line. I only want what is right and what is best for your life, 'cause we are on time.
Nice.
Well, Stephanie says you're sounding good, so.
Good, I believe Stephanie.
Yes, I think that'll make the difference, just having a little further back and up in your grill.
Yeah,
And you just got to kind of play whatever you're playing a little harder.
yeah,
Because once you had Rudy change his guitar, didn't it sound better?
Yeah.
time?
yeah. Yeah, it did pick up a little bit.
Hop over there, Kevin.
Oh, I spaced off into music land. I wasn't even watching this screen. I can see what you're doing back there.
Yeah, we can see different things.
Wait a minute.
Sure. A minute.
That wasn't 10 minutes.
Who knows?
What you been putting in that beard? What you feeding that thing, man?
Oh, speaking of big, sexy beard products.
It's working.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I might need a shower just after looking at you.
I trimmed 6 inches off and nobody even noticed. So it's like, all right.
Never heard.
Looks healthy.
You know, this is not 6 inches.
It's not? 2 inches is average, right?
Yeah. You've been lied to, ladies. You've been lied to the whole time. Yes, indeed. Chad, let us know if it's sounding okay back there. Jesse Morton said nice. Thank you.
I think so.
So, yeah, we just painting, hanging out with Thomas. And I had the Battle of the Bands. You got some shows coming up.
I do. I have one this Saturday. I believe it's the 12th at Blue Hook Cajun Seafood Bar and Grill out northeast. And then on next Wednesday, I have the Cowboy Inn.
Cowboy Inn?
Central and St. Paul, yes.
Okay. Right on.
It's got to come when you're regular places, isn't it?
The Cowboy I play at quite a bit. Jeannie Aarons is an extremely good supporter of local musicians, and she's came through clutch quite a few times. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I love playing there.
It's awesome.
I saw some homies playing there last night, Danji, before I went to my gig. And, yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah.
I grew up with Dan Luce. He's always been a phenomenal musician. He can play everything on the stage very well.
Well, we got into a little jam session. It was late. And by the time I already went sideways, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it. Yeah.
Couldn't see the frets.
No, I wasn't, I was kind of alternating between beers. Wednesday, I cut loose and
Yeah.
killed a whole bottle of rum.
No more rum
and
ever again, right?
yeah, I banned myself from hard liquor for a while until I get my head on straight. Because
Sometimes, yeah, that's a good plan.
yeah, we've come up with an app. I don't know if I want to share it because somebody's going to steal
yeah.
it.
I mean,
but,
I don't know if you do.
I mean, I want him to make it because I might need it. But a breathalyzer, that's not a new
for
thing.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So
so you don't do your
don't post stupid stuff when you're drunk.
It's the
drunken
the-
text.
what do you call that? The intoxilizer for your phone.
Yeah. I think that needs to be a thing. It probably is.
I figure we can make a whole new market for Facebook jail bondsmen. And I can take your phone and stuff,
Yeah.
and I can actually approve it.
You're banned.
Right, you get cut off.
Yeah.
Like I go and I tell Facebook, I'll cover you for this long or whatever, and I just hold your phone.
Just kind of like with the YouTube, every so often ask how you watching. Every so often on Facebook, you gotta
Right.
blow in the thing. Like, no,
Exactly.
motherfucker,
Yeah, you're cut off. Yeah.
you're cut off.
You made 2 posts to somebody that you haven't talked to in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
In the last hour and a half, you're cut off.
Yeah. I was on there. I can't remember who I'd seen, but she doesn't come along my feed very often, but she popped up on my feed, and it was
Yeah.
some guy going like 10, 15 years back and just, commented on a bunch of, he's giving like a creepy vibe, and she's just like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, oh my God, you're giving us all a bad name, dude. Just fucking
Yeah, you're killing it for the rest of us, homie.
chill out.
You can go
Don't
back
be a
few
creeper.
months, but yeah.
Don't be a creeper. Stephanie, she's so many times blame it on the wine. Yep. See?
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't have been banned half those times at least.
Exactly.
You had the breathalyzer 2000.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hell no, we won't
Yeah.
blow or something.
Yeah. I don't remember half of it. I was like, oh God, I felt great the next day. As far as,
Yeah.
drinking the whole damn thing. But I'm like, man, no, I gotta stop that.
Yeah. I've had a few of those nights too where, I just wake up the next day and I'm like, no.
Yeah. So I was like literally drinking a beer, drinking a coffee, drinking a beer, and then, everything else. But no, it was just by the time we started.
Your chili was phenomenal.
Yeah, it turned out real good. It was
fantastic.
gone.
I guess people liked what I brought too.
Yeah, both of them were gone and immediate.
I'll have to make more next time.
Yeah, I did 3 pounds of hamburger, and I was like, so I threw some more beans in there. It's like, we'll just soup it up a little bit. It's a good thing about chili,
You can't mess it.
just make it a little more soupy. Throw a little dash of this, a little dash of that.
Mm-hmm.
Just call it good. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, just sprinkle stuff above it until the ancients tell me that's enough, my child.
Exactly. Of course, you tasted it.
All
Taste
the way
it.
through. I'm usually sweating by the time it's over.
Yeah, I'm full by the time I get done. Like, I gotta taste one more.
This gal invited me over for her Thanksgiving, and just the other day she had me over for breakfast, and she was cooking bacon. And she's like, "You ever get through like a whole package of bacon, cooking it, and not eat any?" I'm like, "You find that person, and they have got so much."
Yeah, usually the first one's just for me.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
burn a couple on purpose because these are mine.
yeah.
Like,
That's like what I made. I knew I wouldn't get to it when I got here, so I made sure I made a couple for myself. So I ate it at home before I came.
Yeah. So you want to do one more? Or, not one more. We got plenty more.
we'll do however many you need, bro.
Yeah, man,
Excuse me.
switch it back over. Just give us something we can maybe see if it's actually working over here. Worth keeping around this little doohickey here.
The whole thing of a jig.
Keep it in the loop.
Well,
Switching back and forth is kind of a pain. And in all honesty, we could probably do the whole show on this mic, but it just doesn't sound as well. And obviously, can't see me over here. You can see my elbow.
Right, that's a sexy elbow, man. You put some of that big sexy on that elbow
Yeah,
too.
big sexy. Yeah, so we forgot to hit that plug, didn't we? Got all over there.
Started it.
You
started it. Because I don't even know if I have the screen up anymore. I don't. But, you know where to go. BigSexyBeardBrand.com.
Oh, we should totally do a promo plug for that big sexy.
Big sexy. Right there.
You can do a little
BigSexyBeardBrand.com.
video.
Or something.
Doo-wop Diddy. So yeah, what do you got up on the? What are you gonna play next?
I'm thinking something I'm not even really sure who wrote it. I think Willie Nelson redid it version of it. Called Blackjack County Chain. It's just kind of an old folk tale about a guy that went to a place that they didn't like people didn't have no money. And I can relate with that guy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, goes like this. Driving down that road to Blackjack County, I didn't know the sheriff held the bounty for all those men I didn't have a penny to their name. So he locked my legs, 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. That guy didn't hair the mustache hair. All we had to eat was bread and water. Each day we built that road around the quarter. and a black snake whip would knot our backs if some poor fool complained. Because you don't fight back when 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Then one night, while the sheriff he lay sleeping, we all gathered around him, slowly creeping. I'll never forget that fatal night out there in the cold, cold rain. We beat him to death with 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Now I'm free and don't know, I'm so thankful. There's nothing left but a scar around my ankle. And I'm so glad no man will ever be a slave again to the black snake whip. 35 pounds of Blackjack County chain. Blackjack County chain.
Yeah. So moving it around a little bit, we're on the fly tonight.
That's
as
right.
usual.
We're winging it.
I think we're better. Let's see here. Let's see what Kevin's doing back there.
We pretend to be professional.
Oh, hell no. That's a damn lie.
I'll be faking it.
The Mary Kay, fake it till we make it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't know what I did. I literally inhaled a mustache here. That wouldn't have happened if I'd been wearing my big sexy.
It's some good product. He's at Spokane, bigsexybeerbrand.com. And I mean, I'm partial to my scent, obviously, but his scent, there's 5 or, well, no, there's a lot more. I don't know, 12, I think, ambassadors.
Oh,
So
really?
almost everybody's got their own scent at this point. And it's, mine's like a cotton candy blueberry.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get them to smell a little closer.
Yeah. That certainly helps. It keeps it nice and soft too, so when you go in, it's not like
You're not just
cactus.
like poking people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
cactus.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice and smooth for
Good.
all them sensitive areas.
No elbow drops or spiky stuff.
No.
I'm new at this. I'm gonna have to take notes from you guys.
Well, you want to switch, Kevin, and talk about what you got going on?
Not gonna lie, but
I was gonna say we got something. What we're working on here is for the. However, like I said, we're still looking for people to tell us how to pronounce it, because God knows we don't want to be running around all ignorant, like not saying it right.
I pretty much have been since I saw that on the first Metallica album. But
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I know Stephanie's got some artwork already done, 2 or 3 probably at this point. How many pieces you got ready, Steph? And I got my individual ones back there. I started the layers, and it's gonna be pretty dope. But I'm not gonna be able to make prints on it, I don't think, because the glass is gonna glare out. I mean, I'm gonna try my damnedest to get a good picture of it, but so far the work in progress pictures, of course, I haven't been moving it. And
There's got to be a setting on the phone or the camera or whatever. We can get one.
yeah, find something. I mean, it's gonna be a real low light setting, and then I'm probably gonna have to
That's a tough piece, bro.
bring the colors back in. But it's definitely been a fun one. So that's what, February 17th.
Oh, really?
A couple days after there, and we're gonna win a date with whoever this guy, however we pronounce it. I don't know. Maybe have an auction. I don't know. I don't think there's enough auction the date off for Kevin and Josh.
Yeah.
Anybody single? Singles
I
auction?
mean, you can auction me off, but I mean the going rate's about 50 cents. That's the
Yeah,
question.
no, that's about the catch, you know. Maybe if we bring up a charity or something, you know. I mean, have a good worthy charity.
I am
Yes, yeah, we're definitely gonna need something to plug in order to get the money up for.
charity.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
I think we.
How about broke ass musician fund?
Yeah,
Does that
yeah,
work?
exactly. Starving artists.
I resemble that club.
Yeah. Stephanie says she's got the big piece.
Yeah, a big piece with all the tentacles on. Kind of cool.
She said she kind of sold it already. Well, they can pick it up after the exhibition, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I have a piece that's kind of sold.
Doesn't have to be for sale; it just has to be for view.
Yeah.
You just put sold on it. That's
She's
actually a ploy to help sell stuff too. When you put sold on stuff.
Sometimes it does work. If
She
you
said
put
she has a few.
sold at $2,000 or best offer, you might get 2100. My friend's got a willow tree she's doing. She put $2 million on it. She's not kidding. Like she's put that much work into it that if somebody wants it, it's good to take that to get her to part with it.
Yeah.
And I said, put sold on it and put it in a museum somewhere. Then you need to release another piece so somebody pays you crazy outlandish amount for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
There's no such thing as too much for art, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
come March 5th is the Cowboy Roundup in Dodge City. Tickets are in sale now. You can get on look it up. Cowboy Roundup in Dodge City. Hugo Hernandez is the one setting up the bands and stuff. There's going to be some vendors. There's a lot of sponsors. There's other stuff going on. I don't know what everything. I just know that I'm involved with the actual stage and the stuff going on there. They got me emceeing. So I'll be up there for a couple of days. And I'll also have a booth. So you can come by and, at least pay me so I can get gas money to get back home.
Darn right. Chicken artist.
And there's going to be there's some local bands and from that area, and there's some Wichita bands and some other bands. I've heard of most of them, so they're all from Kansas pretty much. It's the first time doing it. They got 2 stages. I don't know. Hugo's put some effort into this. It's going to be, there's some lights and decent sound system and everything.
Good thing.
He actually got the bands filled up pretty quickly because the one when I heard about it, I tried to get my band on. That was before we took a break.
Yeah.
And he was already full, literally, by the time I saw
Yeah,
it.
people, I've heard good things. People want to work for him.
Yeah.
I work with him.
Well, he does a lot of good stuff down here. He's done a show. His band has done a show. His Merkins, which is his punk band,
Yeah.
played at a 4th of July thing I did at the skate farm in
Yeah.
Hutch. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that again this year or not. If I am, I need to decide like tomorrow. So
Right.
I haven't really decided yet. I need to talk to the guy that owns the place. And we'll go from there. It was pretty successful. Just unfortunately, our second stage, the sound system went crap. So I had to move everybody to one stage, so it slowed it way down. But we still didn't go past midnight. But I wanted to be done by 10 so everybody can fire off fireworks and stuff. So,
Right.
and it was cool. It was a good mix of people. But the Cowboy Roundup coming up. Also, ICT Comic Con's coming up, which is also the 5th. My costume troupe that I'm in, Flint Hills Fairies, are going to be there.
Cool.
I'm not, and a couple of us aren't because we had other prior commitments, obviously. And but come on, man, old Lou Frigno's going to be there.
What?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
Frigno,
to totally
Dean
bust out my
Cain.
and
inner
Dean
nerd.
Kane's going to be there
I'm gonna have to go
too.
rock my total.
We're going to have like the Hulk from the old, and then Dean Kane there,
Superman.
and the old Superman. Wasn't that Lois and Clark? Isn't that what it was called?
Yeah, I think
Yeah. Smallville-ish.
And then there's someone else that's going to be there. That's a star too. I just can't remember who it is. It's just that, when I saw Lou Ferrigno and I was going to be gone, I was like, I may hustle my ass back just so I can step in real quick
I'm not kidding.
on Sunday.
I
And
just wanna
hopefully
leave
he's
it
still
arm
there.
wrestling to him.
Yeah. So a lot of you youngsters who don't know who he is, he was one of the main people that gave Arnold Schwarzenegger a run for his money.
Yeah. He was the Hulk.
Yeah, he was also the Hulk.
When the Hulk turned green back in the series.
And it was David Banner instead of Bruce Banner.
Was it?
You know why he was called David Banner? Because Bruce Banner, now time period here, what, 70s, 80s? 70s, I think, actually more 70s.
70s, 80s, yeah, probably early 80s.
Bruce was too effeminate. So they changed it to David.
I should have told Jenner
But that's the reason they switched it to David, which
because
nowadays
Bruce
it
was
would,
too feminine?
yeah.
I'm giving my
Stan
old
Lee
guitar player.
talked about it, and he was like, "Man, it was a bunch of crap, but if you want to have the time, it's funny how they'll do stuff. They've done it all the time, man. Try to make bands change the doors back in the day. Granny,
You're famous. Look at that.
Granny's calling you. Quit drawing them demons.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want some biscuits and gravy or something?
How you gonna get a pretty girl drawing them demons?
Have you
That's how-
seen this beard?
The big sexy and Granny, I'm good.
We do it different now, Grandma.
Yeah, that's we got a lot of other stuff coming up. The spring solstice is coming up in March. Going to be at the Riverside Park doing our thing there too. Got the Easter Bunny stuff coming up during Easter, whenever weekend that is. I'm not directly involved in that because I'm too big for the damn costume. So I don't. But I don't do them all because we also do birthday parties and stuff like that. So
They had some thing where I could wear a diaper and run around with a Cupid's arrow and shoot people. For Valentine's Day, they pay me.
yeah,
$25.
someone wanted me to do that. I can't remember who said
I'm
I didn't
seriously
do that.
considering it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$25 an hour running a
$25.
diaper, like
Yeah.
okay. You want me to chase and embarrass people too?
Knock on the
Yeah.
doors and you can sing love
I mean,
songs.
do I have to pay you? Because I will absolutely pay you to do stuff like that.
Pay you to go away, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, please go away.
I can't believe they'll give me money to do that. Yeah, it's $50 for me to go home right now. Like that's what I'll tell them when I walk in with my tip. I'll just pull my D string, my diaper.
Come on,
Tip me. I'll go.
I'll go right now.
I'm gonna keep shooting you with these suction cup darts until you do though.
You're getting some kind of trolls on here, man.
Am I?
There's yeah. It says yum vom today. What the hell? Here, I'll put it on the screen just because I like messing with this thing.
There you go.
And then I don't know what this one is either.
Twitch or YouTube?
Yeah, you're getting some porno shit on here. That's
Oh,
what that is.
Get it off.
Don't
well,
look
man,
at
careful how you say that too.
it. And talk about porno. There's thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I can click on them here and they'll show up right here. ICT is
Sounds
always
like you're gonna
fun.
bring some Jesus up.
Yeah,
and get us
Stephanie.
right.
Stephanie, Mo Pigs will have their thing going.
When's that?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that part.
I love what Steph and Nat do, man.
Yeah, they're gonna have their stuff going. There's gonna be plenty of stuff there. I won't be there this year. I was asked to be, but I was already committed to. I kind of jumped on the first ones. Plus, I like doing. I've done stuff at every ICT. So this is number 6, I think. So I've done something at them, hosting or doing songs or whatever at every single one of them. So this year I won't be there. And that's too bad because I was going to paint my body all green and find some cool pants.
You try to show Lou up. I mean,
No. They always do a costume contest. And they always do a costume contest that'll be like involved with that show.
I see.
Because they did the Flash Gordon that one time, and I was the only one that showed up. I was wearing the Hawk Ward. I built a Hawk Ward costume.
Did you win?
Yeah, I was the only one.
It's kind of hard to lose though.
But I still have my Captain Spaulding face paint on, and I gave mine to some kid that entered. I thought the costume was awesome, but they didn't win, so I just gave my gift certificate to them. It was like $25 for the I forget what it's called. Someplace here where you can buy nerdy stuff.
Yeah, the rage
On
against.
time, Kevin.
Huh?
What time we looking at?
6:36. That's all I got right now. So we'll get back to what you're really here for.
I'm playing my favorite Chinese song, Tuning.
Tuning.
Yeah, the Rages, my rival guys, came all the way from Pittsburgh, Kansas, and rented a motel room to stay and stuff. And rumor has it that we were able to raise a little bit of money for them boys to get home with. Some, I don't know how much. I can't remember. We rented while we were playing.
If you can get enough, because if they're from Pittsburgh, it's a 3-hour drive. So if you can get enough for a full tank, that's actually good.
I'm pretty sure they
And
didn't get that much.
Most full tanks are right around $50-$60 if you're
Yeah,
in
they
a truck.
definitely didn't get that much. Yeah, I saw the tip jar, but I don't know how much is in it. But it definitely was not $50.
But if you're traveling too, you better also have the money to get home too. So you got to plan.
They
that
showed up
too.
ready to go, and I mean they did.
I think the only way you cannot do that is if you're doing a big old long tour and you're not got any
Right.
sponsor, and then you just kind of make it from place to place.
Well, and they came with the intention, like I said, to have a good time. They got them a motel room so they could be safe about it. And, I mean, I wouldn't want to drive home with her without drinking after just seeing the amount of energy they let.
Oh, anytime I travel and it's more than 3-4 hours, I'm staying somewhere, even if it's sleeping in the back of my truck.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be driving back after it. I'm serious. They really left it all on that stage. It wouldn't be safe to drive without beer.
Yeah, you don't, and I don't know what it is. I'm sure you've traveled, and I've traveled.
Oh yeah.
Even Josh here has traveled. You tend to put more when you got a new audience into it. It seems like.
Yeah.
You still do it here too, but when you go somewhere else, because you want to be invited back, so you just leave it all, and they're either going to like what you did or not.
And when it's a battle, I mean, like you bring your A game.
Yeah. And it's tough too when it's a battle too, or even if it's not a battle. Because when we went to Colorado Springs, there was this young band called Cell 23, and they opened and they played, and we were like, we got to follow that.
Right, that's what I felt.
I mean,
like.
they were all like right around 21, and I don't even think some were old enough to be in there except to play.
Right.
And then the second band, they were okay, but we were like, holy shit! So we got up there, and I couldn't even leave the stage. I was so
Just
exhausted.
enthralled. Oh,
I'm just standing there. My hands were numb. My feet were numb.
oh, you beat yourself up that bad?
Well, we also went and did the Garden of the Gods, and when you're not used to the altitude, so that didn't help any.
That will run you down.
We got there the night before, but that was good. But the guys I'm in the band are like 20 years younger than me. They're all over the place, and I'm just like, nah. But then when I got done, I mean, because that's what I do. I just put it all. Plus, certain. You've seen me, but certain signs in the song, there's nothing. So I'll just jump in the crowd and start messing around.
Yeah.
Of course, the last time I think you saw me was when that crazy drunk high dude under the
I don't
bridge.
really know what he was on, but it wasn't Jesus.
Yeah, later on he started doing some stuff and we about killed him.
I'd have launched him if I'd have known he was that far out of line.
Yeah, he got that way later.
Yeah. He just seemed like he wanted to have fun in the pit. He definitely looked like he was on something, but I mean, I support moshing, so I was okay with it.
I think you got him on film too.
I
Because
did. I did. I sent you guys some video.
Like, he was like, yeah, and I'm sitting there just yelling in his face.
We kept saying, these kids don't know how to pit. And I'm like, I was agreeing with him. I'm like, you're right. Like, they have no idea. So, like, leave them alone. How about running to me?
And early on, when you're outside, I don't know what it is about. Well, no, I don't know. Wichita crowds are a different breed sometimes. Because I know when we went to Hutch, holy cow, there was these guys, the entire 13, 14 bands, man. I don't know how that kid
Just pit.
There was like 6 kids, man, just going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
Of course, they were all under 18 too. That helped.
That does not hurt.
And they're not used to that.
When they run into a 45-year-old, like that happened to me when I was that age. I went about 10 feet backwards, landed right on my tailbone. I'm not kidding. The whole everybody holding the edge around the pit was like, oh, and I bounced right up and they're like, yeah.
But inside you're like, I want to die.
I literally went and sat down and told my girlfriend, I'm like, I don't know if I can walk. I'm pretty sure both my cheeks are black and blue.
Yeah, when I get out there, I'm good for about 5-6 minutes and then I'm done. But I'm so big, I just throw everybody around.
Right.
And
I'm good for half the show, but yeah, then I
I've seen some, but I see some too. It's funny. You'll get people in the pit and they have no problem hitting and pushing and doing whatever. The whole point of the pit is actually just to flow, go with the flow.
Yeah, you're not trying to hit people.
But you get some of these people that are turning it into this bullshit hardcore
They
stuff.
do that elbow jab, grab.
But then you sit there and you're pitting against them and stuff, and then all of a sudden they start swinging at you, and it's like,
Yeah.
dude,
they don't do that.
I've
very long.
seen that happen before, and
I'm out there
Yeah,
picking
I just-
people up, making sure people are safe and stuff. When
and that's
somebody
the whole
starts,
point.
that's
the
it.
whole
It's
point.
love, man. It's let your aggression out and don't get in trouble doing it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no, usually when those people start doing this actual swinging, though, there's usually a couple enforcers out there that will take them out quick.
Oh yeah, no, those are guys that have just been standing there on the edge waiting for somebody to get out of line,
Yeah.
and they will spear them. Just, pow.
I have an old story about Ronnie True. You remember Ronnie True?
Oh yeah, very well.
And we were at it was Stuck Mojo, and I think it was Typo, or I can't remember, but it was at it was a mail center, mail as in and now it's a reserve center over there on 54. And there was these two guys come in, they hooked arms, and they were just plowing people.
Yeah.
And then probably about 10 minutes later, Ronnie True has both those fuckers on lockdown.
Yeah.
And just walked them right out of the building and then used their heads. I didn't see it all. I just saw the lockdown. I was like, yeah, they're fucked.
Just
because Ronnie True was a fucking pit bull.
Well,
bulldog.
no, the whole town's behind him.
Yeah. And he was one strong mother.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He did a lot of pheasant hunting with some kids I grew up with and stuff.
Yeah, he did a lockdown because I remember the first time I met him, I shook his hand. I felt his fingers were like two of mine. I was like, God damn.
And you're not a small dude.
And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. I was playing a thing out in Hill City, and there was a couple of gentlemen getting a little bit out of line. There's biker thing, and I mean, every single one of these bikers could whoop my whole band by themselves, right? And there's these two little knuckleheads, bald. I don't know if they're skinheads or what. They were pitting. They're getting a little bit out of line. They're running, bouncing into people's old ladies, and people that don't want to pit. And they told them twice, and they didn't listen. We were playing, some heavier stuff because bikers were really getting off on it. I looked up from my microphone. I don't remember it might have been Tool. I think it was Sober. And I look up and I look over, and my friend Curdy, who invited me, by the way, I met this guy by punching him in the mouth. I didn't mean to, but I was in a bar fight.
Then you become best friends. The guys are that way. Great friends. Guys will beat the shit out of each other and be best friends right after that. I did not beat
the shit out of this guy. I hit him
well, you know what I mean.
Hard as I could, and everybody else fell down except for him. It was like hitting a freaking truck. Anyway, he's got these two idiots that have been, and I'd seen him tell them, hey, you guys need to calm it down. He had two of them, one in each hand, and he clacked their heads together by their belts. Whack, like that, and carried him to the street. Threw one across the street with one hand and one across the street with the other hand.
When you say Dog Fashion Disco, was this the one when it was at the game? Stephanie, was out there on almost to Goddard.
It's not there anymore.
Yes, it's gone there now. Yeah.
Lane.
Huh? Lane. What?
The Lane.
I always called it the lane.
The Lane. Oh, the Lane.
Yeah, it was called the game.
It was great, but
she said she used to get down in Dog Fashion Disco at 17, and she's got, I don't know how old she is now, but I remember them playing, and that was, man, all these guys that are gone now because they're just not on this earth anymore. Remember Pig Bob?
Yeah,
big motherfucker. He got arrested at that thing. And this is before all the digital phones and stuff. So I had a digital camera, but my battery was going dead. Oh. And I had a perfect opportunity. I took some pictures just before it. And then I saw him getting arrested. And my battery died, man. I was like, yeah, because that would have been, here's in front of the game getting arrested. That could have been a poster. And I was like, oh, no, man. That made me so mad. Because like, oh no, and I forgot because back then you couldn't just plug into your car and shit. So.
No, it didn't work like that. You had a suitcase battery with
it. Yeah, well, it was just a 50, the little cyber shots.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I actually carried that when I was in Iraq. And as long as I
switched it over to play cat.
Huh?
Oh, we're looking at me.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, okay. Tired of us talking, huh?
Well, I don't know how well it's sounding on that mic is my only thing.
We're about to find out. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know. She's hearing us well enough. He ran into someone's car. Oh, Pig Bob ran into someone's car, but I also know there was a warrant out for him. So that's why he was picked up. Let's see what else she has to say. So, yeah, we were both at that show. That was.
Steph is there.
Oh, they arrested I didn't stay for the whole thing because I think it was Vampire Moose was there too. And I can't remember who else, some local band. I don't remember. I've been to so many shows, I can't remember. Okay, cool. That's funny how a lot of people were at all these same shows, but we never knew each other.
Right. You get old and figure out who supports and does what.
Yeah,
We've been around each other the whole time.
That is funny. Oh, you're the one that I threw.
Yeah.
Or wait, you're the one that was spinning. Let's see, because I got kicked in the face. At ICP concert,
Yeah.
Cottonmouth Kings, and some girl was up there with combat boots. And
Yeah.
instead of just letting the crowd
I
carry
made a
it,
few.
she starts rolling, and I look up, and my ex-wife now, but she was right here, and wham, right, and I'm like, holy cow! And I walked right through. I mean, I was dazed. I got out of there.
I've had the crap knocked out of me in that pit. I've had people pick me up and save my ass too. I'm not kidding.
Oh, she said, "Oh, was that you that kicked me in the face?"
That was probably her that kicked you in the face.
That's what I meant. That was probably her. It was some smaller girl spinning on the ICP concert and just nailed me. And I was like, that's where because that's when I was starting to write a fanzine, and that's where oh man, it's gonna leave a scab on my brain. Oh, brain scab.
That was your blood I had to wash off my boots.
Ready to switch?
Well, I could play an original song about bar chicks. I did that last time, I guess. But I mean,
Make it your theme. Make it your.
it's kind of my go-to. I got a whole bunch of original music, but I usually play with a looper pedal, and we're just going acoustic tonight.
I don't know what that was, Kevin.
It's part of the body. See?
Well, that was part of Mermarty's body.
Yeah.
Mermarty.
And so I turned it in part of his body.
Well, maybe an arm.
Oh, it ain't. Look at it.
I don't know what it is, Kevin.
It's Cthulhu. That can be any goddamn.
Exactly.
He can have two bodies. Fuck you.
Exactly. It's his
Or
beard.
maybe he's swallowing a shark.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good idea. I'll put a pin right here. There you go. Problem solved.
Well, I couldn't understand as a damn myself how could I be the love of disgrace. This pretty little woman arguing over me with that naughty woman look on her face. I said, hey, damn mom, would you like to sit talking and treat me for a while? Then I damn near lost my cool and I turned to see this girl smile. Ooh, she had style. I said, long. I think I better go. Well, I've been here before, I ain't going no more. I'm headed on out the back door. I said, oh no, I think I better go. Well, she said, no, don't run off, sit and talk for a minute. I got something that you'd like to think. You should just hang out for a while and dance with me and you know, so let me buy you a drink. All that comes out, I wanna hold on for a minute because there's gotta be something wrong. From the outside, something about the way this girl looks at me keeps me near her pretty strong. I said, uh-oh, I think I better go. Well, I've been here before, I ain't going no more. I'm headed on out the back door. I said, oh no, I think I better go. Well, the band was on stage and the mood was right. I wanna dance with her, she wants to spin it. I don't know if you really wanna take it that far. Getting this good on at my local bar, call it a conflict of trust. A little thing about love I just thought you might like to know. Before you watch the back of my head go, I said, whoa, no, I think I better go. Well, I've been here before, I ain't going no more. And I'm headed on out the back. I said, oh no, I think I better go. You know what? I'm out of here. Woo! My song about bar chicks. Yeah. Every song I sing is about bar chicks.
All of them.
All of them. No, just one bar chick.
Just all about one bar.
Yeah, all the songs. Yeah.
Yep.
That's not all chicks though. So okay, two.
Gotta have plural.
Gotta have.
Well, it could be all of them. They're all bipolar, so.
Definitely more than one in each. Yes. Which one is waking up this morning?
What do we got?
Flip a coin,
Who are
bro.
we waking up to today?
Flip a coin. You might want to get one of them with a dodecahedronal.
Indeed. Good God. Yeah, so I said, I don't know. We got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So, last minute to plug whatever.
I
You got the two shows coming up.
We got 2 shows coming up this Saturday, the 12th. Blue Hook Cajun Seafood Bar and Grill out northeast, and then the next Wednesday will be the Cowboy Inn. The Blue Hook this Saturday at 6 to 9, and Wednesday at the Cowboy Inn St. Paul and Central is 8:30 to 11:30, possibly 12:30, depending on the crowd.
Yeah.
So if you show up, I make more money.
Yeah. Like I said, the closing times are weird anymore. They just kind of close whenever they want.
Yeah.
Places. It's been like,
I mean,
it's slow. We're closing.
some chick came into these places. I can't remember. Rona showed up and just fucked it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you know.
Oh yeah. Fuck that bitch.
I'm gonna smack a hair lip. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, there's something wrong about her.
So this is, like I said, this is Cthulhu, whatever we're.
Just
Our tentacle.
choke on a mustache hair, right?
Yeah,
Right,
tentacle
right.
guy here. So
That's what
this
he
is
was
what we're
saying.
doing this one for.
That's
Got
what he was
Joshua Jones, Stephanie Nash, Kevin, and myself doing artwork. We've got our unicorn artwork out there right now at the Forge. So if you want to see what being a non-existent feels like, go look at some unicorns. That was one of my drunk texts.
Oh, right, cut off.
Yeah,
You
I
tried.
feel like a unicorn. I don't exist. Yeah,
And it was so funny. He tried to say I was the one that came with the unicorns. And he was like, "We're gonna do unicorns." I was like, "Okay." I just didn't say anything else.
Fine, you're a unicorn. Whatever.
And then Stephanie were
Well,
like,
it was because
let's do something a little more creepy. Let's do something next
You guys do kind. You lean toward the tentacular. Or, I mean, like, especially what Stephanie likes.
time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. it was right up her alley.
Dude, like one of my favorite places is the chair. Like
Yeah, that chair is
on
amazing.
the planet. Seriously, like the colors, everything
Yeah.
about it, just like homey feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very nice, very good score there.
It is.
Yeah.
I walked in and acted like I knew what I was doing about interviewing people, did a live. It was kind of fun, man.
Yeah, like I said, I got to get back up there, and we're gonna start doing the new in the shop videos again because we started doing.
That's what's up.
And I got a few format change. I think I'm gonna try to do some things to fill a little time other than have us fucking just ramble around like idiots.
Right.
And this one was last minute
Yeah, we had a cancellation.
reschedule,
and,
so I was like, whatever.
yeah, they said, you want to? I said, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it was last night, like 1 a.m, wasn't it, or something?
Something like that.
I was just like,
Yeah, I
I
guess
Hi, kitty friend.
I kept talking about it. I kept forgetting. So
Mister's taking over for the dog.
Yeah.
Used to have the dog in here all the time.
And this right here's our new security attack cat.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're watching out for us.
Danger, danger, Will Robbins. The cat bowl is empty.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
I has no treats in you, has the treats in the bag.
No, give me some of the food. All right, let's take one more last look at what we got going on. Kevin, you want to pop over and plug something? Kevin bloodied it all up.
damn
I like
right.
Man,
We're trying
look
to
at
ninja a
that.
shark.
Made her
that
pop.
shark's getting freaking mauled.
mold.
All right. I haven't done blood in a while. Remember, that's all I used to do. Wasn't done until I added the blood. Now I've added blood again. Of
I think it's fitting.
course, I think you got a fluorescent color here. That I
It's like the
use.
homie art fight.
This one here. It says red. So
No, it's just primary red. It's different than it's not as bright.
but it works for what I'm doing. So
It definitely.
Get out of the way,
Ah.
mister. You're gonna.
sometimes you just don't know. I just start throwing stuff at it. That's how we do it.
That's how we do music too.
Especially when you're ever doing the first time that you're actually doing a collaboration with somebody. Just let it flow. You just gotta let it go. You can have a plan, but then the other person's going to destroy that plan. And we're gonna
Right.
start doing another plan.
Plan to change plans, and
That's the only reason I asked him, because I saw him do this gray, and I was like, wait, I think he's trying to build a body, and I was thinking this was the body. Well, we changed it, so now it's a shark being eaten. So we'll finish it up. I'm trying to build a fin right here, but I need to put lighter colors
Thank you,
in.
Jesse. What's up, Dan? Haven't seen Dan in a minute.
man.
We got some business to talk after the show. That's probably why he's on here. He's like, hey man, answer my question.
We got stuff to do now. People seen it.
I'll
You
get
gotta
it.
answer.
I'll get it. I'll get
Yeah,
you, Dan.
no,
I'll take
no.
care of you.
Now that we don't try to finish most of our stuff in one shot anymore, we're
Yeah.
actually getting some pretty good detail going. We've had some pretty good ones. That werewolf one we did.
Well, it's
phenomenal
it's
work on
a
this place.
1,000 times better than Mer Marty. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it stepped up.
Well, we learn to play off each other a little better because I would like to take that one and not mess it up, but tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pointing at our Fab Four monsters.
redo one. Yeah, this one's
Not
gonna be
completely redo. I think we got a good base.
Finish
We just need to go in there and well, it's finished now, but
uh,
that was a year ago. So
Yeah.
let's put in our
Exactly.
style from now.
finish it the new way.
We just can't get away from the dancing squirrels.
I'm just glad I shut up so lack of fashionably
Yeah.
late, like musically, inclined. Like 15 minutes behind schedule, like every other show I ever showed for.
This time was my fault.
Right, I can't blame myself. Usually it's my Nikes.
Blame the
that blow out.
GPS.
Well, I've never had
GPS.
that do that to me, and it was like,
I forgot that address. Somebody else had said something about that too. About it was way out north.
yeah, it's a 710. I'm not going to put the whole address, but I'm clear out there, 33rd Street North.
He ended up
and
at
I'm like-
3300.
and
It's
I'm
supposed to be
like-
at 710.
And I'm like, holy shit.
And we were on time.
And then when he told me
710.
the second time, I go, oh, yeah, I knew it.
Well,
Yeah,
what I
so-
screwed up was I said Central in 235 instead of and the first time.
Yeah.
So he
It was
didn't
like-
do in his head east, west, north, south. So it said north central, 235 north central, and I meant 235 and central.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
would have been actually better because that's just like, you know where I live.
Yeah,
That would have been
Central,
just right there.
You ain't gonna find north central in any address in Wichita, no matter how
But
they
you,
do
you
it.
got, your place is where you're at now is easy to find too. So.
It's real simple.
Yeah.
Well, we don't got anybody booked for next week, so we may or may not be back next week. We'll probably try to find somebody. I'm
It's
sure.
Valentine's.
If you can,
too,
I might
Monday.
help. I might know somebody that would.
Yeah, sure we can get.
I'd like to get some new blood in here. We haven't had for a while.
Like I said, I think.
If you got some people, let's put out to the audience of experts too, man. Shout at us, man, or shout at
Yes.
them and get them in touch with us
Yeah, send
because
talent.
we're holding our audience stronger than we did a year ago. So huh?
It's fun. It's good therapy. You get to paint,
Yeah.
For me.
to have some good music, you hang out.
until the social
I mean-
justice warriors get on our ass. Who fucking cares, right?
I don't even look at the
Especially
numbers.
then.
I don't even
We'll
look at the
really
numbers
carry it
anymore.
up then. So
I mean, if we're out of line, they probably should check us. But until then,
Yeah.
kiss
hey,
my-
keep looking for our art. Right now, we're doing a lot of stuff at
Forge.
Forge. It's still there.
Yep.
We got
Got this
information
coming
on
up.
there. If you see something you like, call us, man. I'm more willing to make a sale. I'm not going to do anything for free, but I'll make a sale within your price range. That's why I sell my stuff the way I do. All I want to be able to do, and I think Josh a little bit, but it helps to make more. But I want enough so I can keep doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, big
Yeah.
sexy beard brand. Thanks to everybody who helps out. We're gonna get off here. Later.
Later.